It's all a blur. Everything gets loud. Then you take a sip. And just like that, you're ready for the day. Because of my love for coffee, today's makeup tutorial is inspired, well, by coffee. We're going to create the warm browns and use actual coffee grounds in the makeup routine since coffee has a ton of beauty benefits. Alright, so before we start, click that subscribe and like button. Have you done it? Alright. And one last sip of coffee. Oh yeah. To start, let's prep the skin with a DIY coffee scrub. All you do is add some coconut oil with some coffee grounds, stir it up and start applying it straight to the face. The fine coffee grounds actually act as exfoliating scrubs to gently buff away at dead skin. So I slather this all over my face. Rub it in like you mean it. And coffee is actually loaded with antioxidants, which help eliminate toxins from your skin and will also stimulate blood flow, leaving smoother and firmer skin. First up, we're using the Josie Maran Highlighting Priming Oil. This is like unicorn essence in a bottle. A few drops of this and you'll be seeing rainbows. I kid. Okay, so I'm applying this all over the face to keep it nice and moisturized and glowing from within. Beauty within. For foundation, I'm using the Stella Limitless Foundation, one pump of this on a makeup sponge and dabba 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 all over the face. I like to just put a thin layer of foundation on. Even if you have like a planet of pimples on your chin or face like I do, don't try to cover it up with foundation. We will deal with those later. And blend down the neck so you don't look like an unintentional clown. Okay, so with this Revlon concealer, we'll cover those red mounds. And this is how you actually want to cover up pigmentation or discoloration or pimples on the face by spot concealing just over the areas that need it, rather than putting a pound of foundation onto your skin. You know, for that natural look. We're all about natural or natural. Now I'm highlighting just a tad under the eyes just to like brighten it, and also on the nose bridge and forehead. Now you want to set down all your hard work with a loose powder so the makeup doesn't slip off the face and move around and things like that, especially on the T-zones for me because it gets super greasy and oily throughout the day. Alright, now to sculpt the face, we're taking the Hoola bronzer and I like to just brush it under the cheekbones to chisel that out and also below the chin to fake that bone structure, even if we don't got it. Yes. Okay, I had this alfalfa situation going on. Stab yourself in the eye while trying to contour your nose. No, but seriously, contour your nose using a small, soft brush to create a diffused effect. Otherwise, your nose will end up looking like a cartoon drawing. And itchy nose. Okay, brow time. So I like to mimic and draw hair-like strokes at the front of the brow to give the most natural effect with short upward strokes, and then start filling in the rest of the brows towards the end. I don't know, like you would. Wink. Wink, wink, wink. Yeah, this is me trying to be subtle. Alright, from this Tarte palette, I'm taking the shade Latte, of course, which is this warm mid-tone brown, and plop that onto the crease. This will give your eyes definition, color, and also a caffeine hit as well. And run that same color along the lower lash line. Now we're going into this dark espresso color called Fireside and deepening up the crease more with a more precise brush. So keep this only in the crease and make a V shape towards the outer corner. And then blend it out and soften the color with a clean brush so there's no harsh lines. Now we're running the same shade again on the lower lash line to keep it balanced. Going in with the Tom Ford eyeshadow palette, I'm taking this shimmery cream color and highlighting just the middle of the lids just to make them pop. And blend out any harsh lines. Alright, DIY time again! We're going to make our own eyeliner using coconut oil and fine coffee grounds as the pigment color. Then dipping my eyeliner brush into it, I'm applying this onto my upper lash line and it creates a really pretty and subtle definition to the eyes. I kind of wanted to make it look, you know, round, once again, like a coffee bean. Then I'm just tightlining the eyes with a black eye pencil for a bit more definition. Adding a bit more of that cream shade just to highlight the inner corners of the eyes. Now get some natural looking falsies, or you can skip this completely, but they just make the eyes look a little rounder. Then we're gonna take the rather archaic looking contraption, otherwise known as the eyelash curler, and curl the lashes to bind the false and the real together. I like to run some mascara over the top just so they're properly combined as well. Now, because everything is pretty much monochromatic brown, we're gonna take some blush and apply it to the cheeks so we look alive again. So we're not just brown. Yeah, here, I think I was trying to find something. Okay, so I have really dry lips. Probably should drink more water. So to make a lip scrub, we're adding brown sugar, coconut oil, and ground coffee together to buff away those nasty flaky lips. This is actually so good, and it's as good as the ones you can buy at like Sephora and whatnot. So make sure you try this out. The coffee and brown sugar exfoliates the lips, and best of all, it tastes pretty damn good because it is brown sugar. Then just wipe it off to reveal soft, plump lips. So before putting on lipstick, I like to apply some foundation to it so the color shows up more vibrantly. For lipstick, we're using the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Crazy for Coffee, naturally. It's a nice brownie red, so it's actually very wearable. I didn't want anything looking too brown, so it's kind of like a leather couch. Then, because actual coffee beans are red before they're roasted, I'm trying to like add that into the look by adding a touch of red to the inner portions of my lips, like an ombre effect. Then, to make my lips look even more like a coffee bean, I'm using brown eyeliner to add extra dimension and depth to the outer corners of the lips and just dabbing it out a little to soften it. Last of all, adding some highlight to the nose, the cupid's bow, and tops of the cheekbones. And of course, the end shot has to be a little dramatic, so it was raining coffee beans. So now that you've had your hit of coffee and your face has been rubbed with and resembles the hues of a medium roasted latte, you are officially ready to tackle the world. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos which will be coming your way very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!